These are 10 budget watches that actually makes you look rich.
We're back in the studio.
Back in the studio. I haven't seen this place in a long
People
time.
thought the last place was our new studio with just no lighting.
What do you think of the new studio? Yeah, no lighting, echoey. It was production. I think we should fire Lee. But Johnny, welcome back from Croatia.
Thank you.
You went there with your boyfriends and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many blokes went?
No, just one. Just a romantic trip.
Jesus! Johnny! Before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel now. We're nearly at 10 million subscribers.
We're closer to 10 million than we've ever been before.
Yeah, exactly. So subscribe now. I need your support. Johnny needs your support because Johnny needs to go on another holiday with his boyfriend. And yeah, if you want to buy a watch, which I think you should, everyone should always have a nice watch, you can buy that at brideandpinion.com. And some of the watches I'm talking about, you can actually buy on Bride and Pinion. Some of the watches you aren't. Some of the watches you can buy. Some of the watches you can't. Go to brideandpinion.com. Figure it out yourself. Thank you. Let's get stuck in the video. On this list, there's watches there starting from like $200 upwards to like $1,500. So there's tastes. There's basically.
There's a range.
There's a range.
Yeah, so if you're super broke.
Yeah, if you so basically, like I just didn't want to use the poor people's title, but you're not a poor person if you can afford a watch of $1,000. Like you're not poor. I'm filming this budget video wearing a 5990 Rose Patek Philippe.
Valued at?
$300,000. I'm such a dickhead.
So you've literally 200x'd the budget of this video?
Yes.
With that watch?
Yeah, so, but like, I will get a budget watch because one of the watches I want to talk about actually arrived in the office yesterday and I think it's f***ing class. We'll talk about that later in watch number, whatever, 6, 7.
What did he say?
This is not in order, right? This is not in order. Like, it's not like one is the best. Although I really like this. Watch number 1 is, of course, the Nevada Grechen F77. Let me explain. I'm a big fan of Nevada Grechen. You guys know that. I've made several videos about it. I also have been able to become a dealer of Nevada Grechen. We don't have this model right now. But whenever this video comes out, there could be a chance that we have this exact model. And let me explain. I saw this, well, I've known Nevada Grechen very well, I know their watches very well, I love it, right? I bought one of the F77s for my entire golf crew, the crew I play golf with, and it was a steel, just a stainless steel, love that watch, and everyone loves it, right? But I was on a golf trip in America, in South Carolina, on a golf course that's one of the most prestigious golf courses on the planet, right? Congaree. And one of the people that run that golf club, it's a proper club, it's a private club, you cannot play there, right?
Not for you brokies.
Well, I can't play there, let's put it that way. I was able to.
It's not a budget course.
It's not a budget course, no. It's not a budget course. So it's really insane. It's one of the best places I've ever visited. And let me tell you, I have seen Augusta. I've been on Augusta at the same trip. One of the guys that runs the golf club, right, was wearing a Nevada Grechen F77 gold with a black dial. And I was like, holy shit, that looks class. And everyone that we were with were like asking, oh, how much is that watch worth? Because I was there and they were like, how much? That is class. Like the gold, I don't know if they must have it on the website. It's the F77 Mark II Gold, which is retails here at £1,640, and it was on the full bracelet. You can argue to say that's not a really budget watch, but it depends on what budget you are. You see what I mean? Like, that watch that I have here is absolutely insane. And that was the first time I actually seen that in real life. It's not solid gold, it's gold plated, but whenever I saw that on his wrist, I'm like, that looks really good. And in the setting of the golf course and the golf club, the people that we were with, and I was with some really famous people, that watch looked significantly more expensive than that looked like a 30, 40 grand watch any day of the week. And everyone was like, how much is that? It's about $2,000. Insane. And I must say that that's why I want to put that on the list first. Nevada Grechen F77 Gold Mark II 38 mil. It looks insane. And the guy that was wearing it was called Michael, and he's an absolute legend. So for me, the gold-plated Nevada Grechen F77 is definitely a watch that makes you look very rich. And I hope by the time this video comes out, we actually have it on our own website. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And now people are like, he only promotes watches that he sells. Nico is cash grab. It doesn't work like that. There's several brands in this that I do not sell and that I do not know, but I just really like. And I've always gone through that.
He only talks about Rolex because he sells Rolex. That's why he never talks about Grand Seiko.
That's such a stupid comment by stupid dumb people. Let me explain, dumb people. I can make 40% margin on Grand Seiko and I can only make 5 to 10% on Rolex. So what do you think I want to sell 100 times a day? Is it Rolex or Grand Seiko? Okay, thank you. Watch number 2 that makes you look very rich.
On a budget.
On a budget, sorry. Watch number 2 on a budget that makes you look very rich. I'm telling you, mate, Hamilton is knocking it out of the park. Well, some of the stuff is a wee bit ugly, but there's a lot of good stuff there, including this watch that looks significantly more expensive than it is, meaning it's a watch on a budget, this time a real budget, that makes you look rich. Because I absolutely love the Hamilton Jazzmaster. Forget about the price, Johnny. What do you think this would cost?
$869.
$869. That's a genuine, I like that comment, 869. But if I tell you it's 390 sterling.
Fair enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Hamilton as well, that's pretty cool.
Hamilton as well, from a premium brand. I am telling you, mate, that watch looks significantly more expensive and it makes you look rich. That's what it is. For £390, okay, we all know, it's quartz. It's fine at that budget. Let's be clear. That watch, that bracelet, that case, 40 millimeters is an absolute belter. Yeah. Thank you, Lee. Yeah, now off. Thank you.
Does it fit?
Oh yeah, it fits.
Okay.
This watch looks significantly more expensive than it is. I'll go to this one next because we needed to have a wee bit more of a budget watch for this video, but we'll go to that next. But that watch for £390 from a premium brand, which I class Hamilton, they do really cool stuff. And yes, we are a retailer of Hamilton, but even if we aren't a retailer of Hamilton, way before we were a retailer at Hamilton, I talked about Hamilton a lot. Would I like to sell a watch? Yeah. Is there something wrong with that? No. Do I promote a watch that I only sell? Off. I have my word on my balls and I break that for nobody. Don't ever question my integrity. Oh, Nico only talks about the watches he sells. Well, I don't sell this watch. Yeah, I don't sell this watch. I don't care about the thief comments because it's only good, because that's engagement. But when people are questioning my integrity, that really pisses me off. Anyway, the Hamilton Jazzmaster comes in several variations, several dial colors. What I really like is the price point, the quality of the bracelet, the quality of the case. And yes, it's a quartz movement, but what do you want for that money? But let's be real, if that watch said Omega, DeVille on it, you would have bought it and say it's the best thing in the world with that same movement. That's value for money. That is a really good product, and that's a product that will last a very, very long time. And it looks significantly more expensive than it actually is. So for £390, which is about $450, I think you cannot go wrong with the Hamilton. That watch on that budget will make you look richer than you are. Simple as. Case closed. Buy it from prideandpinion.com. What? What's wrong? Yeah, I want to sell that. Like, of course I want to sell. Do you want to talk about this one or should we talk about... No, we'll talk about that in a second. Like, I like this watch. I'm back in the office. I'm back in our normal studio. This watch was on my desk and I was like, I really like that. So I asked the boys to actually size it up for me. Still a wee bit tight, to be honest. Normally I like it tight, but it is what it is. Watch number 3 on a budget that makes you look rich. The Orient Bambino automatic. And Orient is indeed part of the Seiko Epson Corporation. So basically this is a cheap Grand Seiko. Do you hear the rain?
It's crazy.
No, but do you hear this on the... Guys, you're in the rain with me. It rains. It is what it is. An automatic watch from Orient. Well, Orient makes some shit as well, by the way, but like, I really like this. This watch could pass off like a vintage Omega, like one of the first ever Seamasters. It looks really classy. You can wear it with a suit, you can wear it casual. Honestly, I think the Orient Bambino is absolutely amazing. And as well as that, it's in a similar price point, if not a wee bit cheaper than the Hamilton, this time with an automatic movement. This is absolutely class. Look at that watch. Johnny, I don't know if this makes sense to show this constantly like this, but I want to show you this, right? Look at that. Automatic watch, a display case back, has a date function.
How much is that?
£319 sterling. That's $400 or something.
That is a budget watch that makes you look rich.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I don't sell Orient, so f*** off. Like, genuinely, f*** off. Don't question my authority or don't question my integrity. 40.5 mil, so it fits perfect on a beautiful leather strap. For that money, come on now. I mean, tell me, what can go wrong? I love that watch. I would love to see people wearing that watch. And there's also, well, they also have a bracelet variation that looks like a dive watch. If that's also automatic, it would actually impress me even more. But that can't be with that bracelet automatic at that price. It is automatic. Holy £380 on a bracelet, beautiful dial, automatic movement. Orient is doing a really good job making watches look significantly better than they actually cost. I love it. Orient should definitely be on that list. We're not talking Swiss movements here, right? And we need to be realistic. There are movements coming from Seiko, and well, Orient calls it in-house, but some of the parts are made by Seiko, the Seiko Corporation.
Talking Oriental movements?
What was it? Oriental?
Oriental movements.
Oriental movement, Japanese movements. There's nothing wrong with that. For that money, an absolute no-brainer. The Orient Bambino Automatic is definitely a watch that looks significantly more, that makes you look significantly more rich, or whatever the what was the 10 budget watches that make you look rich. Wearing that watch with a suit will make you look rich. Yeah? Off now. To be fair, on this list, it's dominated by two powerhouses. One is called Miyota, the other one is Seiko. But there's no Seiko on this list. Miyota, which is a movement maker, which is actually owned by Citizen. And Citizen has several brands. Well, you know Citizen, but Citizen also owns Bulova. Citizen also owns Frederique Le Jeu Perret, an incredible movement maker from Switzerland. One of their movements I've used in the new Maen watch that I launched. So, and then you have the Seiko Corporation, who owns brands like Orient, etc. There's two powerhouses in Japan that really rule this list. And the next one on the list, watch number 4, a watch on a budget that makes you look rich, is the Frederique Classic something something. It's a watch they launched a week ago, and I'm absolutely bloody obsessed with that watch. Why do I say something something? Is because I don't know the name. Watch expert that doesn't know the name. But let me show you a photo. I'll let you make a guesstimation.
You love this game?
Yeah, I love that game. Guesstimation. How much would this cost? Classic Moneta Moonface. Moneta. Like, I'll make you, you need to make a guesstimation. When you see this.
Looks like a Movado a wee bit.
If you can't say that, it's not even in the same league.
To be fair, I'm going to say in the realm of like 932 pounds, euros.
Why? Kid, you got me, me up in my video.
You did, I was bang on though.
Yeah, I know you were bang on, but I didn't want you to be bang on. 879 to be fair. I think that's the retail on that watch. It's the FC206B3S5. I just read that. I don't know, it's a brand new watch. I think it's an absolute insane watch. Like, how good does that watch look? It's also good for your tiny baby wrists.
Well, what size is it?
37. That watch is genuinely one of the best looking watches Frederique has ever launched. Movement wise, we're talking Miyota, but let me be clear. Like I said before, Miyota is owned by Citizen, so yeah, they're using that in-house movement, and they tried to make it affordable. Frederique also make watches worth £10,000 plus. In this case, they made a budget watch in and around $1,000 of a premium brand that makes their tourbillons themselves in-house, that makes perpetual calendars in-house. Well, that's special. And for that, this watch should be on the list. When someone wears that watch in a suit, someone wears that watch casually, I would be curious what that watch would be. Like, that's a watch within my street. Yes, and I like a wee bit of gold. And they make several variations of that watch. I think they also make it in steel, if I'm correct. Yeah, they also make it in steel. Look how that looks. Milanese bracelet. Like, look at that. Look at that bloody thing. That watch is amazing. For that price. That watch will make you significantly more rich than you are. Right, I'm going to show you a watch now, Johnny.
Is this another game?
Yes.
I have to guess the price.
Yeah, I like it.
And then get shouted at when I get it wrong. I don't like when Daddy's angry.
Daddy's always angry, son. Come here and suck Mummy's cock. We can't put that in. Take a guess how much this is worth. Let me tell you a wee bit about the specs, right? It's an automatic watch, full automatic watch, 37 millimeters. How much do you think that watch cost?
$1,199.
So what? One more time. Well, how much?
$1,199.
So $1,199.
Yeah.
And if you see this photo, off.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see.
Yeah, you wanted to sneak peek here. You see that?
Ooh.
How nice is that?
I'm gonna stick around like the 1200 mark.
All right, 600 euros. That watch looks significantly more expensive than it is. This is the Baltic hair. They're French, mate. I'm not French. I butcher French. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the French either. It's not their fault. It's in me. It's not in them. Maybe it's in them. I don't know. But like Hermetique Bronze or something. That's what it's called. Baltic is a micro brand, an independent watch brand that make really cool watches in a budget. Like 500-600 quid. And they do some really quirky, not quirky, but really classic designs, but smaller watches. You'll love it, Johnny. It's class. But all in that, it's all about budget in there, right? When I saw that watch, the Hermetique, if that watch would have the name Hermes on there, I would believe it too. And it would be 5, 6, 7, 8,000 pounds. I just look at it like that. People wear that in different color combinations because they have several color combinations, even different metals. I think it also comes in steel. This one is bronze for 600 euros. There's nothing really out there that would match that. I know it's a time-only watch, but it's simplicity and it's beautiful and it looks classy in every way, shape, or form. I like complications. That's why I like this watch. I really, really like this watch.
You're just teasing us?
No. When I tell you about the price of this watch, you're like, how the f does that work? Like, that's class. But for me, the Baltic Hermetique Bronze, it will make you look rich. Then watch number 6 that make you look rich, but it's on a budget. The Venezianico. Struggle with that name so much.
Try again.
Venezianico?
Venezia.
Venezianico.
Venezia. Nico.
Venezia.
Venice Nico, but in Italian.
Venezianico.
Venezia.
Venezia. Bruv, I'm saying that.
Venezia.
Venezianico.
Venezia Nico.
I can't pronounce it, but the watch is class. This is a full-blown complicated watch, a calendar, a watch with a power reserve, a moon phase, like I said, a full-blown calendar, month, day, date, everything. It's not a annual calendar or a perpetual calendar, but it is a full-blown calendar. An unbelievable bracelet, incredible case. It just feels so bloody premium. It looks absolutely class. It also comes in a blue dial. I'm actually offended that they didn't send me, I'm very grateful that they sent me a watch. And again, we don't sell them, so there's no commercial point. For 1,200 euros, I don't think there's a watch that is as good looking and as complicated and as cool as this watch. Hands down. Have a look. It's a full automatic watch, yet again Miyota, yet again a Miyota movement, a calendar complication, a moon phase.
I can't focus it.
I would have loved both, to be honest. The blue, like this is a watch that I will wear. This is genuinely a watch I will wear. This is gonna go in my watch rotation. Congratulations to Venezi thingies. I cannot pronounce it. It is what it is. This is called the Arsenale Calendario. But because I'm nice and I really like the bloody watch, I am going to put a link in the description where you can have a look and see more details of the watch, because I think for 1,200 euros, there's nothing out there. Like, 1,200 euros. That's less than a grand sterling, or it's in and around that number. There's nothing out there. That's a class watch, and that's going to go in my rotation. So good luck. The bracelet, mate. You know how difficult it is to make a bracelet unique? It's incredible. Well done. The Bulova Super Seville quartz. There are several variations of this in steel and in gold plated. I am in my gold period, so I like gold for some unknown reason again. And there's also two-tone, I believe, so gold and steel. But like for $400 or $500. Hands down, I think that this is an absolute steal. Bulova Super Seville needs to be on the list as number 7, being one of the 10 watches that make you look rich. But it's on a budget. The Timex in 1983. Yes, there's a Timex. 1983 automatic. It's a watch that is inspired on the 1980s. I think it's a watch that was inspired by a previous Timex that they produced. You know Timex doesn't make expensive watches, so this must be cheap. And it's automatic. I'll give you a tip. Don't buy that watch from the Timex website, because you can buy it cheaper on secondary websites. You can save like 20, 30, 40%. Not pre-owned. You can buy them new, but just do your research. You'll find it. Because Timex, I think, wants to have £230 for this, which I think is a wee bit too much, but at £180, the E-line is an incredible, good-looking watch for the money. It's automatic. It looks more expensive than it is. I don't know how it feels. It probably feels like every Timex. It would feel flimsy and stuff, but like for 180 quid, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer. It's the Timex 1983 E-line. It's a automatic watch, mate. What do you want? It looks bollocks. It does look a wee bit like the Bulova, but I like that shape for some unknown reason. A watch that makes you look rich. That was watch number 8, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch number 9, the Tissot PR.
I'm assuming X, but I'm also assuming it's not X because you got me to say X.
No, it's not the PRX. I do like the PRX very much. Like, it's one of the best watches, hands down. But PR100, the 40mm stainless steel quartz hard Tissot at like £305. Tissot is really popular. Tissot is gigantic. They make incredibly cool watches. They also make some dogs, but like, it is what it is. £305. That watch could qualify for a watch that is significantly more expensive. That is the daddy. Looks the absolute bollocks. It comes in different dial configuration. I think it even comes with a strap. It's like the Tissot Gentleman, I believe. It's a Swiss hard quartz movement. How much of that is Swiss, I don't know. They're allowed to call it Swiss, so 50% of the value of the movement is actually coming from Switzerland. That is not a watch that looks £305. That watch makes you look rich. I think that that is an absolute belter. It should absolutely be on the list. And yes, Bride & Pinion sells it because I'm a Tissot authorized dealer. Don't blame me for them making a good watch and me wanting to talk about it. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Watch number 10. Don't sell it, don't make money off it. It's already sold out, but it's of course the watch. I can promote myself. I make a product because I think that that is the best product for the money, because I want to make the best product for the money. It's my product. It's the collaboration I've done with Maen, and specifically the second collaboration, the Grand Tonneau. I think that that is a watch that looks significantly more expensive than it actually is. It's sold out, it's gone, it's done. It's going to be November before we deliver it, and we sold a lot of them. But that watch, I would like you to read up on it. I would like you to know more about it. I wanted to tell the story of the 70s with that watch. With a manual wound, mechanical, Swiss movement, ultra thin, insane watch with an incredible bracelet, a unique bracelet, and a unique case. Something that we made, something I'm proud of. A watch that definitely looks more expensive than it actually is. I was debating putting myself on that list, but yeah, I should, because I've worked hard on that. The team at Maen worked hard on that. That watch belongs in that list, regardless if I present this list or not. So there you go. Those are the 10 watches that make you look rich. Now go and subscribe to this channel. Go and buy watches because everyone should wear a nice watch. And it doesn't have to be expensive to be nice. I think I've proven that.